To celebrate the global release of MLB The Show 24, I am going to hit a home run with the best player from every team. Starting out, we got the San Francisco Giants led by Jorge Soler. The San Francisco Giants splurged this offseason, and now we got solar power in the Bay. He's a 40 home run bat, but I don't know how many home runs he's going to hit in the Bay. Could he be the first guy, right-handed hitter, to hit a home run in the Allegheny? Perfect home run. And just like that, we're on the board. Expect big things from the Giants this year, man. Now we got the San Diego Padres. They traded their best player in the offseason, but they are now led by Fernando Tatis.
Hello there.
Fernando Tatis missed like a year and a half due to injury. Well, that's not gonna cut it. He came back last year. He had a solid season, but it wasn't the MVP type numbers he was putting before the injuries. He hits one deep. Did we just get under it? And oh, it bounces over the wall just barely. Fernando Tatis hits a home run, man. I'm expecting big things. Possible 40-40 season from him this year. As long as he doesn't get into any more motorcycle accidents.
Ha! Got him! Got him!
So now we have the Dodgers, and between Shohei, Mookie, and Freddie, I have no idea who to use for him. But we're gonna go with the newcomer and use Shohei Ohtani. 99 overall, god damn. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. Baseball season is here, and SeatGeek's gonna be your #1 spot for finding tickets to any game for any ballpark you want to go to. My favorite part about SeatGeek is that this little icon right here is meant to tell me just how good of a deal I'm getting on these tickets. Takes all the guesswork out of finding out if you're getting a good deal or not. Use code Bkindel at checkout, and it will take $20 off your first purchase. Click the link down in the description. Is there actually a world where the Dodgers don't win a World Series this year? They spent over $1 billion in free agency, signed the best player in baseball, have the best offense, have the best rotation, and Shohei Ohtani just hit his first home run in a Dodgers uniform. If there's any team who beats the Dodgers and wins the World Series, what team do you think it's gonna be? Now we got the bottom dwellers of the NL West, the Colorado Rockies. We go to a team that it was hard to choose their best player, to the same situation, just for different results. The Rockies really don't have anybody. They gave Nolan Jones an 88 overall, so I guess it's gonna be him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, there we go. Did he get enough on it? We got elevation, and no, it's in the gap, dude. I'm about to fucking jump in the Allegheny River at this point. God damn.
One eternity later.
Fucking finally! Nolan Jones! Rocky on Rocky crime. Perfect to center field. Dude, that one sucked. The Rockies can't do anything right. They're the bottom dwellers of the NL West. They suck. Finally finishing off the NL West with the NL champion Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be interesting to see if the Rockies can repeat what they did last year. Or frickin' not the Rockies, the Diamondbacks. Nolan! Corbin! Get over! Oh my god, how did that not go out? Dude, my mind's still so stuck on the Rockies. I called him Nolan. I referred to the team as the Rockies. As I was saying, it'll be interesting to see if the Arizona Diamondbacks can repeat the success that they had last year. And with this guy, they might be able to do just that. Corbin Carroll down the right field line. They had a hell of an offseason. Corbin Carroll's an MVP caliber player. They definitely could repeat as NL champs, even with the Dodgers in the NL West. We can finally move on to the NL Central. Starting with the St. Louis Cardinals. Gross. Their best player overall wise is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, but you really can't go wrong between him or Arenado. Man, I hate the Cardinals, but I'll give it to them. They have a great fan base. The city is just full of baseball love, and Busch Stadium is one of my favorite stadiums that I've been to. It's just such a sick atmosphere, but always fuck the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt gets us out of this hellhole.
Stop it. Get some help.
We're gonna go with Brian Reynolds to represent the Pirates. And we go from one team where the stadium I've been to was sick in Busch Stadium to probably my #1 bucket list stadium in PNC Park as we just smoke one right at right field. Anyone I've ever talked to just has glowing reviews about the stadium. So even though they don't spend money in free agency, they've been so bad for so long, this man's gonna be a big reason of their turnaround as he perfect shot. But I really want to go to PNC in the ballpark. They have a hell of a stadium. But now we can move on to the 2024 World Series champion, Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, I don't even believe that. Their best player overall wise is going to be the better Contreras brother. Trading for William Contreras last year was probably the biggest trade the Brewers have had since they ended up trading for Yelly, and he smokes one right here, dude. I love this guy. He's got all the swag. He's amazing. He developed as a great defensive catcher. William Contreras MVP season coming. I think this is going to be a lot of people's pick in the NL Central this year, and rightfully so, the Cincinnati Reds. Overall wise, he's not the best player, but I have to use Elly De La Cruz for this. This team has all the talent in the world. Elly De La Cruz has the tools to be an MVP caliber player with his mixture of speed, power, arm. He can do everything on the baseball diamond. You also add in, you got Seth Steer, who had a good season last year. Matt McLain was really good. Pitching was their only issue, and they seem to spend money, and they're going to be healthy this year. Watch out for the Reds, large part because of this man. Elly De La Cruz gets us done with the Reds. Then, finishing it off, we got this shithole of a franchise. I guess we'll play at the piss-smelling Wrigley Field, and I guess Cody B's their best player? Nothing crazy. Alright, at least we got out of hell pretty quick there. Then the last division in the NL is going to be the NL East, starting out with the Nationals. Their best player is going to be Lane Thomas, who had a really solid season last year in his first year with the team. The Nationals, I feel, are close, man. CJ Abrams had a breakout season last year. He could really transform into an all-star this year. They got some young pieces on their team. They have a really good farm system led by Dylan Cruz, number 2 overall pick last year. And, ooh, get out! And James Wood, he's close. And Lane Thomas, he might be a big part of the team's success this year. Don't think he's a long-term fixture, but he gets us on the board pretty quick. I thought this one was going to take a little while. Now we got the Phillies. Phillies have World Series aspirations this year, and power-wise, Kyle Schwarber is going to probably be their best player. Trey Turner's their best player in terms of overall, but man, I gotta go with their most expensive player. Future Hall of Famer Bryce Harper, hands down. Trey Turner should be much better than he was last year, and they still have all the pieces in the world to make the World Series. And it's going to be led by this guy, Bryce Harper, with a bomb to center field. Dude, I want to go to Citizens Bank ballparks too so bad, especially during the playoffs. The atmosphere there looks insane. Phillies fans are fucking nuts. They definitely live it up pretty well. I'm very interested to see how the Mets do this year. Their best player is going to be Francisco Lindor. We could go with Big Meat Pete, but we're just going to go with Lindy here. But this is a team that has one of the highest payrolls in baseball, and they're projected to not be that great of a team. Pretty average. But Francisco Lindor, perfect shot to left field, and he gets a home run on his first at bat. He does a lot of that. They're going to be just fine this year. 2 teams in the NL, and then we're halfway done. We got the Miami Marlins up next. For a team that really needs offense, they didn't do a great job of adding a lot of offense to their team.
Boom. Roasted.
Jess Chisholm has no power, so I'm going to go with Jake Berger as their best player. Marlins have a lot of pitching to compete. It's their offense that really holds them back. They traded for this guy. He's going to strike out a ton, but Jake Berger can absolutely mash. But especially if the Nats take a step forward, I think the Marlins finish in last place in 2024. And then finally, the last team in the National League is the only team that can really compete with the Dodgers, the Atlanta Braves. But they are led by 2023 NL MVP Ronald Acuna. 99 overall Acuna at that, too. I have no idea if he's going to be able to repeat last season's success. Oh my god, you know what? He's got 80 speed? Damn, they really gypped him on the speed. Can I get my first inside the park home run here? We're sending him home. Bad throw. Nope. Go back. Oh. Run! No, we didn't get it. But he hit over 300 and had MLB's first ever in the 150 years baseball's been around. Ever. 40 home run in 70 stolen base season. I'm excited to see how he repeats that performance. Oh brother, we're finally halfway done onto the American League. Start with the Texas Rangers, the World Series champion Texas Rangers. Corey Seager is going to be their best player hands down. You know, you can hate on the Rangers all you want, but just remember, they have Ted Cruz running their entire state. Yeah, I think they need that World Series just from a moral standpoint to help forget about that shit show. Corey Seager with a bomb, dude. One of the best swings in the game. Knew before he even swung the bat that ball was going to be out. Love me some Corey Seager. Now we got a team that might be this year's Texas Rangers and could surprise some people with the Seattle Mariners. Dude, I sound like Joe Biden trying to talk the way I stutter. 2 politic references in 2 minutes. Who have I become? J-Rod's hands down their best player. He's one of the best in baseball. J-Rod MVP season incoming, and just like that, the epic bat flip, stay fair, just inside the foul pole, and he gets that done. MVP season incoming. He could pull off last year's Acuna stats. Maybe. Just maybe. That was pretty nuts. Ooh, I got a question for y'all. If you could meet any baseball player, dead or alive, who would you choose? Let me know in the comments section. I'm actually curious. Now we got the Oakland A's. Their best player is, Brent Rooker, I guess? He's got some decent power. Okay, we'll go with him. I don't know, man. With all the moves the White Sox have made and how bad their team looks, the A's might not be the worst team in the league this year. White Sox might take that throne. And Brent Rooker hits one down the line. The last home run ever at Oakland Coliseum. This is a sad, sad day. Next time, it'll either be in a minor league park, just gotta keep Wander Franco out there, or it'll be in Las Vegas. Okay, it gets much easier after that. If we can get the A's done, we can get anybody done. Now, we got the Los Angeles Angels. This decision is much easier than it has been in years past. We gotta use Michael. No more Shohei, and somehow Michael is still a 99 overall. I thought they would have dropped him a few.
How dare you!
Man, I just need a healthy season from Mike Trout. Is that gonna stay fair? First at bat, line drive. My God, if he's healthy, he is still a great fucking ball player. He just hasn't been healthy in like 3-4 years now. Hopefully this is the year. Last team in the NL West is the trash can Houston Astros. Trash can jokes will never not be funny. Their best player has always been Jose Altuve, but overall wise, it is now Yordan Alvarez. He is probably a top 5 all-around hitter in the game. He's just slow, doesn't play defense, he just mashes, reminds me a lot of Big Papi. Lefty on lefty matchup, perfect single, that's not gonna get the job done. I feel like Yordan doesn't get talked about enough for how good of a hitter he is. He puts up MVP type numbers from the bat standpoint, and he just mashes. He leads the Astros to the World Series, it seems like, every year, and he does things just like this all the time. He needs more media attention than what he's getting. We finished the NL West, now we're on to the AL Central, a much weaker division, but we're gonna start out with the Twins. Their best player is still overall wise, gonna be Byron Buxton, even though he is never healthy. Insane power, great speed, great defense. The only thing is he can never stay healthy. He's only good for about half a season every single year. I got under that ball, and that ball still might leave, or is it off the wall? No, it's off the wall. Can we get the inside the Parker? He's only got 90 speed in this game. Make a bad throw, and I'm out. Damn it. Damn, bro, we were so close down, not only hitting it out of the park, but hitting an inside the Parker to get the home run. That would have been sick, but we'll just get it on the next at-bat with a perfect shot. God damn, that ball was crushed. 118 exit velo, my lord. And we got the Kansas City Royals. Their best player is going to be their new $200+ million man, Bobby Witt Jr. Imagine being 23 years old and being guaranteed $200 million. I'm actually going to their ballpark for the first time ever next month, so let me know of some things around the stadium that I should do, things to check out if you like it or not. Perfect, and just like that, Bobby Witt hits one damn near the water, and we're on the board just like that. But yeah, Casey, let me know what there is doing it. It's a lot of home runs, man. We got 2 more AL Central teams. We're getting towards them. We got the Detroit Tigers. Overall wise, their best player is Kerry Carpenter, but I'm not going to use him. I'm going to use Spencer Torkelson. Bro, what in the world happened to Javier Baez? Torque had a 30 home run campaign last year. He could have an even bigger breakout season this year. If him and Riley Green all of a sudden start to click together, Colton Keith comes up and he breaks, Tariq Scobal's an ace, all of a sudden, the Tigers are starting to look pretty damn good for the future. I think I just missed this one. Oh, we're going against Garrett Cole right here. R.I.P. He didn't actually die, but he is out for the first 1 to 2 months, so Yankees fans probably died inside, but Spencer Torkelson hits a home run right there, and we're done with the Tigers. Moving on to the Cleveland, and I mean Guardians. 2 seconds away from getting canceled. J-Ram's gonna be their best player. Everybody and their mother thought he was gonna be on the cover this year. Not flat. Guardians have some interesting pieces. They could also be trading Sean Bieber here soon, as we get perfect online, but that's not gonna do it. Farm system-wise, they got some nice prospects. J-Ram's locked up for the foreseeable future. Even if they trade Bieber, they got some arms in the rotation. And with how bad the AL Central is, I mean every single team in there could win that division, including teams like the Royals, the Tigers, or the Guardians, as Jose Ramirez hits a perfect home run to center field. And now we're on to our last division. Oh wait, just kidding. We got the White Sox. Kind of forgot about the White Sox. They're pretty irrelevant. Never mind, the White Sox cannot win the AL Central. Their best player is no other than Lou Bob. It's one of the few good players they have left. Get me done with this already. No, Lou Bob, I think I just missed it. Get over. Oh my God, keep going. Just keep going. He's got 77 speed. He's not very fast. I'm not even at third base yet. Yeah, I have no chance that I didn't even make it to third. There we go. Lou Bob's second attempt hits a perfect. Now we are officially done with the AL Central. And we are on to our final division, which is the powerhouse AL East, started out with the Toronto BJs.
Nice.
Feel like it's only right we used the cover boy for this one. Vlagra was kind of a weird choice. It just came out of left field. We were not expecting that even the tiniest bit, but he's got all the potential in the world to just be an absolute beast. If it wasn't for Shohei Ohtani, he would have won an MVP at like 22. Now we got the Tampa Bay Rays. This team is the poor of the poor, and on paper, they're probably one of the worst teams in the division, yet somehow they always win it or are always competing. We'll use Yandy Diaz for this one, not Brandon Lau, Yandy Diaz. Can Yandy repeat what he did last year? Perfect single to start this one out. But he was a nobody when he got traded from the Guardians to the Rays. And if there's one thing, it's you do not trade with the Tampa Bay Rays because they clearly know something that you do not. They also traded basically a DFA pitcher for Jameer Caminero, who is a top 10 prospect in all of baseball. They know what they're doing. They know how to develop talent. Can I get that one out? No, it's off the base of the wall. Also, what happened to that Wander guy? Wonder what he's up to right now. He would have probably hit one out by now, but doesn't matter. Fourth attempt. Yandy Diaz finally hits one. I think they just sent Wander to the minor leagues or something. I don't know. Let me know. The New York Yankees are up next. The most historic franchise in baseball. And their best player is significantly going to be Aaron Judge, 99 overall. They also have Juan Soto on their team now, as long as Garrett Cole comes back healthy. He was last year's Cy Young winner too. I saw a stat that I always forget about this every year, is the Yankees have had a winning record in 31 straight seasons. To put that in perspective, the Brewers have done that 5 of the last 6 seasons, and it's the best in franchise history. I'm ecstatic. They have gone 31 straight seasons. Like, that's my entire life. This was the 90s that the last time they were under 500 through an entire season. And Aaron Judge, that one has to be out. It's Aaron Judge, dude. Not even close. Aaron Judge, if he stays healthy, man, he's an MVP player just about every season. And we got arguably the second most historic franchise in baseball history, the Boston Red Sox. They're probably gonna continue to take a step back, but Rafael Devers is really good. He's still only 27 years old, so he could still have that MVP breakout season. Oh, we got the lefty on lefty matchup, but let's see if we can take it the other way. Hit it over the green monster? No, we cannot. We're gonna hit it over the right fielder, but it goes over that tiny wall. Let me know in the comments section, who is your favorite player from your favorite team? Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Dude, let's stay fair from my perspective. It was like 20 feet to the right. Okay, I'll take it. And we are down to our final team, which is the Baltimore Orioles, who could be a dynasty just waiting to happen. Their best player is going to be Adley Rutschman overall wise at a 91. The Orioles have been so bad for so long that of course their farm system is going to be stacked, but what's crazy to me is they have had the last 3 #1 overall prospects in all of baseball. They just traded for their ace in Corbin Burns. If G-Rod takes a step forward and they can stay healthy, this is a World Series caliber team. They're all still young. They could all still break out, man. I'm so excited. But Adley Rutschman finishes it off. We have hit a home run with all 30 teams. Best player. Let me know what home run challenges you want to see in the next video.